Mr. Trump-tastic, shuffle then you slide your feet. I'm not playing games, disappear like it's hide and seek. Mr. Trump-tastic, shuffle then you slide your feet. Yeah. David Blaine, Copperfield, I'm popping out your top hat. Bees on your head, I'm saying I'm surfing on a Star Trek. Magic carpet ride, now I feel like Aladdin. I hit my parlay, now I'm headed down to Sack Smith, the Steel Dossier. Peter Struck, now it's Jack Smith, the Steel Dossier. Had him doing backflips, I threw the bait out, and I think I caught a catfish. Yes, I'm outstanding, yes, I'm outstanding. The Mexicans voted for me, and I don't speak Spanish. Election fraud had the whole DC in panic. Mr. Trump-tastic, Mr. Trump-tastic. Martial law coming and you don't even understand it. I caught the deep state, Air Force One just landed. Election court cases, I had to plead the fifth. Yeah, Congress going to hell, nigga, so is Adam Schiff. Yeah, Wayne Gretzky flow, and I think I pulled a hat trick. How I
The next person they're going to try to kill is Elon Musk. I'm telling you right now, so let's go ahead and prepare for it. Where is his security team? Can somebody let me know? I want to see a full documentary on his security team. Who's protecting Elon Musk? They're going to try to kill the man. They already tried on Trump several times. It's not a conspiracy theory. Wake the hell up. Am I making this up? Have they not tried to kill Donald Trump? What makes you think they won't try to kill Elon Musk? Wake up!
Mr. Trump-tastic.
Yes, yes, yes. Thanks for being here this evening. Y'all see the title. Take a drink of my water and clear my throat tonight. Man, if y'all in the building, say what's up. Don't be shy. Let's look at what Donald Trump tweeted on True Social. I advise you to go make y'all a True Social account, y'all. Go get True Social. Get off these other apps. Go support Donald J. Trump. This is crazy work, y'all. Donald Trump is about to seize California single-handedly. And based off of gruesome Newsom, he's not sending in the National Guard. This is another replay of January 6th, just like how Mayor Bowser did not send in the National Guard January 6th. The mayor said Donald Trump suggested that the National Guard come to January 6th because he knew there was going to be chaos. But guess what? Mayor Bowser of D.C. held them back. Same shit she doing. This is an easy case, man. To seize California. California is going to belong to the federal government. Okay? Now let's look at what he said, because it's going to be martial law. I'm telling you that right now. You can't interfere with ICE agents. And California think they already a broke off country anyway of its own, especially with Hollywood falling. That's why California really don't like Well, gruesome Newsom. They actually said California went red. Some say Cali turned red, but Cali is like its own country for real. It's a different world out there, y'all. That's where Big got killed. Big got killed in Nevada, didn't he? You go to the West Coast, you gonna end up dying. Pac got killed out there. Big got killed in the West Coast. So yeah, you go to the West Coast, your ass is done. No, Pac got killed in Nevada at the MGM Grand. Big got killed in the West Coast. So don't go to Cali or you're not gonna survive, y'all. A lot of rappers, PNB Rock got his head blown off. Uh, it's a whole bunch of stuff going down in Cali, man, and I don't think they could control it unless it was seized by the federal government. Trump been had his eye on California for a long time. There's a lot of resources out in California, but Gavin Newsom, he controls that whole school to prison pipeline down there, basically. So let's look at it. Let's look at what Mr. T said. Shouts out to Donald J. Trump because it seemed like everybody that go against 47 and 45, they end up with bad luck, man. I don't know what it is, y'all. Even celebrities and all that, they end up with bad luck. I think it's just a curse at this point. He said if Governor Gavin Newsom, gruesome Newsom of California, and Mayor Karen Bass of Los Angeles can't do their jobs, which everyone knows they can't, then the federal government will step in and solve the problem. Riots and looters the way it should be solved. See, the thing is, they coming. Trump is kicking these motherfuckers out, but they coming back through California. So it must be federally seized. It must be federally seized. So this is a post on True Social where he criticizes Gavin Newsom and Karen fucking Bass. And allegedly, I'm gonna be honest with you, we did a whole episode. There are NATO Ukrainian UN soldiers currently living in California. They got mansions and all that. Yes, yes, yes. Real spill, y'all. And basically, Donald Trump is stating that if they fail to handle the rioters and looters, the federal government will step in. All right, this post been picking up thousands of likes and retweets. All right, and some people are really expressing their strong opinions about Gavin Newsom, and people calling him worthless and all that shit. But yeah, that's what's going on. But we all know he was a worthless piece of poop. He never really meant anything to California. And some say he's the worst governor in America. The worst governor in America. But yeah, this is going on in real time. So yeah, let's pull up these visuals. You know what I'm saying? Let's pull up the visuals because hold on. Hold on. These ice raids, they've been going in everywhere. They've been going in schools and all that. They really cleaning out these damn illegals. And they really meant that. Some calling these icemen racist. Some are dressing up as icemen too. So guess what? They just go flip the whole script. Because they're all criminals dressing up as Iceman. Get this video link right quick. So we can look up at this. Open up these links. Oops, I don't think. Hold on, let's open up this link because that link ain't work. Nope. Hold on, y'all. But this is crazy. They've been throwing rocks at cars and all that. I'm gonna have to pull that up. They are throwing rocks at cars. They are going nutty. They are going nutty.
Flag, yeah, Guy. I see
there it is.
You
Mexican flag can, there it is. Mexican flag.
And I told you they was letting these boys right back. Well, Cali got a big Mexican population, a Latino population too. So
let's hope that no one is hurt and no one is injured, and it doesn't.
But guess what? They getting let right back through California. Texas is cut off. You ain't really go see nobody getting in through Texas. You might have a one floodgate open. You know what I'm saying? One or two floodgates where they could get in tight, but most of it's shut down. But they really entering in through California, and we all know California was supposed to be the 2028 Olympics, but California is gonna end up being y'all new smart city. I told y'all that California was gonna end up being the smart city.
Doesn't escalate from here. Look at the flag, yeah, Guy. I see
there it is. Mexican flag can,
this is criminal activity that I hope people are held accountable for. And I'm talking about the riots right here.
Where are the cops?
Yeah, where are they? Let's.
No cops. This is gonna be demolition man. California gonna be demolition man. It's gonna turn into a smart city. Let me pull these visuals up because this is crazy. It's supposed to be smart city. They gonna turn that bitch out, y'all. And they burning it down. Los Angeles, California is slated to be a smart city. Now they will build back better. You see what I'm saying? They burnt it down. They gonna build that shit right back up, y'all. This ain't the. Hold on, there's more footage, y'all. There's more look. All this footage, man, they getting nasty out there, fam. They getting real nasty. California has several cities implementing smart technology to improve its infrastructure, sustainability, and public services. This is supposed to be in 2008. Smart LA. You see what I'm saying? We already ahead of the game. It focuses on digital connectivity, data-driven governance. See, this is why Trump has to come in and do the federal shit. But Elon Musk, he had his fleet of robocars coming down the highway, giving people internet and shit through what is it, Starlink? Yeah, so you could pull it right in the back of the Cybertruck and just pull up and do the Wi-Fi with the Cybertruck. They just big ass bulky devices. San Francisco implements LAT solutions for traffic management, energy efficient, and public safety. All this got to deal with public safety, y'all. Because look, it's becoming a damn shithole. San Jose uses smart technology for environmental sustainability. I told you Fresno in on it too. All these cities are introducing the public to security sustainability. And guess what? It has to be cleaned up by 2008. And this is the grand kickoff to the worst governor in America. It's by default. Trust me. It's not. Y'all think this shit is just happening for no reason? Hell no, it's not. Let's get into it. Y'all thought it was just gonna be Trump getting pissed off. He's pissed off, but he about to turn. He about to turn this city out. Let's look. Let's see what it says. The 12 smart cities in the U.S. As you can see, they building their examples right here. Everybody has to be accounted for. Everybody's carbon footprint has to be accounted for. A year of the carbon footprint that they erasing out here. But it's gonna start with the whole, migrant crisis. It has to be a crisis to implement this new city of Christ here in the near future. And it's just look, Fresno, look, these are the smart cities. These are the smart cities. Fresno, California. This the ones they're gonna be experimenting with. And most of these cities was from the BLM, Columbus, Ohio, Louisville, Kentucky. Look at all these: Dallas, New York, San Jose, San Francisco. I don't think LA on here, but LA is definitely gonna be one. Dallas, Texas. Elon Musk just bought a let's pull up what he just bought. He just bought a whole 144-foot fucking plant in Austin, Texas. I think it's either a plant or it's his plantation. Same thing. The plant is the plantation. That's the corporations because they deal with the dead body of the slave. The dead body of the slave build corporations. So Austin, Texas is one of them, y'all. He got his smart city in Austin, Seattle, Washington. That was a bad area during 2020. And they trying to reduce his. See, the thing is, Trump, he trying to reduce carbon footprint too. He don't. If you gotta think, man, there's two heads to this damn coin. Y'all want stuff, but y'all don't understand how evil you sound. So it's how evil you sound to other people. Wait, and you know what? You might just be right, but it sound evil and divisive to other people. And now you the enemy. Now they turn you into the enemy, but you know what's best for civilization. They don't. They just flip the coin. But some of the shit people conjure up is fucking evil too. I'm gonna be honest with you, and that go on both sides. Both sides are evil, y'all. And this is the nature of this community. So when people be like, "Oh man, Trump is doing this, Trump is doing that," okay, and don't you think they've done enough damage to us that it has to be reverted back upright again? And once you lift that rock upright, guess what? It might fall back down on you if you're not really able to lift that rock like you thought you could. It might fall back down on you. That's the story of a Greek story of Sisyphus. It's a Greek god named, I think his name is Sisyphus, but he's another personification of Atlas. Atlas is the guy that holds the world on his back. That's basically the guy that rolls the dung beetle concept, where the dung beetle rolls the ball up the hill and the ball gets so big it just falls back on his ass. That's the story of Sisyphus. If I'm not pronouncing it right, I don't care. Go look it up. You know what I'm saying? I just know the story. So Washington, D.C. is another one where Washington, D.C. is already federalized, but shit, how they about to do it is I think the whole Trump administration is going to federalize itself and just make Washington D.C. a state. You know what I'm saying? And they go, and the Trump administration, they just go be like agents just floating around in the matrix. But the reason why a lot of people in this city of District Columbia, they get away with stuff because they on maritime law. This is not even you get what I'm saying? This right here is just federal. It's not the state, it's just its own entity. Just like the Vatican is no different from the Vatican. But guess what? Certain states try to break off. Look, Boulder, Colorado is one of the smart. It seems like every city that look, man, this shit crazy. Every city that they have a terrorist attack in. Remember Boulder, Colorado from a few days ago? It links up with a smart grid. Smart energy plan with exciting target of 100% renewable electricity by 2030. The city seeks to ensure that the city not only focus on renewable and sustainable, but also bolstering the city's economy and their investments. Look, it's shit to clean up, man. You gonna need this. This is your 1,000 years of peace in these new cities of God. Y'all want peace on earth? Y'all gonna have to have a whole bunch of AI and technology. Y'all don't understand the trade-off. Y'all not understanding. Y'all say, oh, well, AI is evil, but you need AI for security. How in the hell you gonna watch your house while you at work on your Ring camera and shit? It's just simple shit, but you know what I'm saying? You can't keep it simple nowadays. These people want a whole, complicated answer on why the devil's killing their ass. No, it's that simple. You need technology for peace. How else you go catch criminals? More technology. And the thing is, y'all get mad at Trump.
This is about enforcing the law. And again, we're not going to apologize for doing it. We're stepping up. She says they're going to mobilize. Well, guess what? We're already ahead of the game. We're already mobilizing. We're going to bring National Guard in tonight. We're going to continue doing our job. We're going to push back on these people, and we're going to force the law. This is about enforcing the law. And again, we're not going to apologize for doing it. We're stepping up. She says they're going to mobilize. Well, guess what? We're already ahead of the game. We're already mobilizing. We're going to bring National Guard in tonight. We're going to continue doing our job. We're going to push back on these people, and we're going to force the law. This is about enforcing the law. And again, we're not going to apologize for doing it. We're stepping up. She says they're going to mobilize.
Y'all heard Tom, homie. He is not playing, y'all. But people try to take him as a joke. Like, nah, this ain't no damn joke, y'all. They really about to go in there and yeah, so they gonna be deployed to Los Angeles first. Look at this shit. They been acting up today, y'all. They been really acting up today. So they throwing rocks and boulders at the the federal ICE officer. You don't think the military about to have fun with this? The military about to have fun with season California. Y'all do know that, right? They about to have fun. That's Paramount Studios. That's where Paramount Studios is at. Paramount, California. They turning that bitch out. Yes, they are turning that bitch out, y'all. So they going to war with the Trump administration, and a lot of people in Cali go look like this after it's all third degree burns, you know, skin peeling off, because you don't mess with some phosphate, you trying to make a bomb in your kitchen, you on meth, you just blow the fuck up at this point. You just black eye, hair missing, gotta wear a toupee. You just turn into World War Twisted Metal, World War III Mad Max looking motherfucker. That's what's going on out here, y'all. A lot of vatos, man, they crashing out. They joining this war because it's Mexico versus the United States, and guess where most of the Mexican Latino population is at. And guess what? Some of them regret voting for Trump because they people were legal migrants. And guess what? A lot of crazies are not liking other Latinos for voting for Trump too. So that's a war within a war in the Latino community. Trust me, a lot of Latinos are. If you're a Latino and you're a Trump supporter, guess what? There's probably a crazy motherfucker in your family that's a damn illegal, and he don't like you. He don't like you for real like that. Yeah, them Jesuses, them Quintanillas, man. I'm telling you, they don't like they family who voted for Trump. For real, this shit crazy, y'all. That's the whole Mexican population right there. And they at Home Depot. They said the migrants is at Home Depot getting roofing and shit. They about to go to work. They say fuck. You know what I'm saying? They said fuck these ICE officers. They rolled the fuck out. They peeled the fuck out. So if the ICE officers can't do their job, guess what? Los Angeles gonna be a playground for the smart city, and Trump is gonna implement all that by default. All this shit gonna be done by default because evil has reached the fifth degree of who? MAGA. And the fifth degree of MAGA is Satanism. But it's by default. It ain't Trump's fault. People say, oh man, that's Trump's fault. No, he's just the final boss that the evils have to run into. Because Trump, he's not good or evil. See, and the thing is, you need a renegade like that to defeat Pedo Man. And people just don't understand. Like, you not gonna get who you want to defeat the bad guys. God go give us somebody you not gonna expect to do it. It ain't gonna be of your liking or of your doing. That ain't got nothing to do with. Matter of fact, you shouldn't even be thinking about shit like that. But guess what? People put that into consideration, and people get lost in the sauce. Yes, people get lost in the sauce. So yeah, they out there at Home Depot, and they might very well be trying to go to work, but they're not legit. They're not documented. Now the thing is, we need to know who these motherfuckers are. These motherfuckers could be doing your roof and slide in the chimney like Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying? These people could be working on your roof for cheap, but once you go to sleep, they in your they in your kitchen and shit. And you're like, man, damn, who are you guys? You was just fixing my roof. Matter of fact, you already paid them, and they getting double, yeah, and they getting double time. They putting in work while you asleep, stabbing you all in the stomach and shit, and fix your roof in the same day. You fucking with MS-13, especially if you rich too and you got your roof done. MS-13, boy, they gonna leave that back door open and then your shit gone. That's what's happened to a lot of entertainers and celebrities. They are hiring cheap labor, and guess what? These people that are not legit, they may know how to fix the roof, but they still got the number two Jorge. Jorge is an MS-13 member, so they go fix your roof and rob you at the same time. Matter of fact, they'll fix the roof. You go pay them, and they'll go back and take the roof off, and then you gotta go pay some Mexicans to put it back on, and then they go do you again. Boom. Now you in turmoil. Now you in hell. Now you got a hole in your fucking roof. See, and the thing is, at some point, this shit gonna get real out of control, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. This shit gonna get ugly. If they attacking the damn, if they're attacking the ICE agents like that, don't you know what's about to happen? For real, for real. That means they just unleashed. They just don't give a damn. Hold on, we gonna have to pull Bill Meyer. It says Bill Meyer mocks Dems for trying to find their Joe Rogan. Suggests figuring out how they lost him. So yeah, the Dems they trying to find another Joe Rogan. Shouts out human beings back on here. Shouts out to a human being. He's back on deck. Newsom, Newsom. The Black Rock Puppet. Olympics, LA 2.0. Newsom, Smart City. Yeah, they about to build a whole smart city in Los Angeles, and this is what these riots and stuff is all about. That's what is manifesting and brewing up to be a whole smart city. Because the thing is, I think I had a picture to show y'all of that smart city. But you have to have this. You have to have Project AI or Project Stargate to even implement this smart city in LA. This is what the whole big beautiful bill is about. Because it's a whole this a whole new grid that they implement behind this. Well, they ain't even doing the behind the scene. Actually, Trump just being all the way real with people. He's implementing this city of Zion. Zion is all about peace. If you read the book of Revelation, the city of Zionism is going to have 1,000 years of peace. How are you going to implement 1,000 years of peace? Through technology, y'all. Through technology. You tell me how else you go do it? People go get raptured on the grid. So if you're doing anything not of godly nature, you just out of there. This is LA. They blowing it up right now. But it'll all be cleaned up before the 2028 Olympics. Like you said. Hey, you on page, you already know what's going on. You on page, a human being. This is what studying and homework gets us very far instead of just, going with the status quo. But yeah, this is happening in real time. So in 2028, shit, I wouldn't mind going out to LA when they get it all cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? When they all making it nice and all the criminals and stuff and all the celebrities are gone because they out of there. Their houses, most of their houses is gone. LeBron James' house got burnt up. And this was before we all knew about the fire. Their house got burnt up a month before we knew about the fire. So their house was burning in November and December, especially Beyonce and Jay-Z. Their house is gone. LeBron James' house gone. But guess whose house still sitting on a hill? Tom Hanks, y'all. Tom Hanks got a damn house. And a big ass house on the hill. And we all know a lot of that celebrity, those celebrity lands that they were built on sacred Indian lands, sacred indigenous lands. A lot of those places in California and shit, yeah, they move, they move right on top of the indigenous land. Those are where the best resources is at, where them damn celebrities stay at. So yeah, this your whole city. This is what LA gonna look like in 2027, 2028. It's definitely gonna be rebuilt. It's gonna be rebuilt for 2028. Because thing is, you can't have all these damn criminals and around the Olympics and shit like that. Hell no. You think people are gonna want to come to LA and they look like fucking Demolition Man? Yeah, but that's what's going on, guys. Hold on. I think I had some more info to give y'all. Smart meters, smart city. And I believe Gavin Newsom was setting off these smart meters and blowing up people's houses. And that's what I think what ignited all them fires in California. I think it still might be burning. California go burn, man. Who is Cali? I'm going to show y'all something. And I think I got it queued up if I don't. Because California is named after the god Cali, Mama Cali. Why do you think celebrities stick their tongue out? Because they personify this god called Cali. And that's the reason why Cali and a lot of these Hindu goddesses and gods are blue, because they personify blue being technology. 2045 avatar. Let me show you the avatar I'm talking about specifically. If I still got the picture. This is your blue being. This is Vishnu. This is Kali. This is Krishna. You see what I'm saying? These gods represent tech or big teching. These are the tech gods right here. Chronos. Let's pull up who personifies Chronos. Elon Musk. They share the same symbolism. What is the Tesla symbol? The Nehushtan. The Moses cross. Very simple, guys. But yeah, the military is on their way to LA. And I wouldn't want to be one of those migrants out there. I'll tell you that much. Here go another video. Let's pull this up, y'all. They getting attacked like crazy. They getting attacked like crazy. Let's pull this up. This is wild. This is them in the back seat. This is them in the truck, in the ice truck. I guess they're driving a Ford. I think they mowing through. So the thing is, if it was me, I'd be mowing through people. I'll be mowing through people for real. To be honest with you. Let's pull this. And you know what? They peoples might be in the truck, you know, and they trying to get them out. It's basically the numbers. We playing the numbers game now, so military about to be in them cities again. Military about to, it's gonna be, see, it was supposed to be, check it out. It was gonna play out either way, y'all. It was either gonna be the military against the Patriots or the military against the Democrats, y'all. Now it's the military. It has to be this way because the evil done reached this 5th degree. MAGA. Yeah, Satanism. The 5th degree of Satanism is MAGA. Or who they call Magus. That's the god Chronos who's manipulating time, these timelines. But the spirit of the El Shaddai is already in the atmosphere. The hidden one. We call him El Shaddai because he's a shadow. That's the motherfucker that follow you around after you die. Some call him Christ, some call him Santa Claus, some call him Freddy Krueger. He go by, this the God that go by many a name. So when you dead and you keep on seeing that shadowy figure following around, he's go either point you. He keeps on pointing you in that light, but you don't want to go. Yeah, that's the shadowy figure. In Egyptian folklore, they call him what is it? What's that dog's name? I don't forgot his. Hold on, let's pull him up. I believe his name is his name is Anubis. My bad. It was on the tip of my tongue. His name is Anubis, and he's the deity associated with mummifications, funerary rites, and the afterlife. He is often depicted as a black jackal. Y'all know who I'm talking about. If you rewords the word dog, you get God. So he's like a guide to the afterlife, but he pop up. He looked like the devil, but he pop up after you die, and he could be anybody. He could transform. He could be your mom and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? He could turn around and transform into Satan. He's a shapeshifter. This Anubis deity, or who we call this Christ deity. Because in all the movies, Christ is a shapeshifter. He might be. Usually, Christ was that dude that was on the church footsteps, and he was a poor man, and then he walked up, and then he stood up, and then he turned into Christ after the man didn't give him any money. You know what I'm saying? But he was on the church step begging. So you passed up your opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And that weighs on the heart when you in your last days. And a lot of people, when they pass on to their last days, they live in regret like this, y'all. They just end up being nasty. Houses just fucked up. Dishes all, you know what I'm saying? Skin peeling, scabs everywhere. You know, real shit, man. Real shit. I done seen people look like this before. I done walked into, old friends' houses, man, that just done fell apart. Chase, what do they do? Chase trending topics all day. And guess what? It didn't get them nowhere. A lot of people in California are looking like this dude right here, aka the Fly. Now let's get back into the bill. Now I'm being honest with you. These ICE agents, they lucky enough to get out of there with their life, because shit, these could be more than rocks. They could be rocket launchers, and I'm sure the cartel got weapons of mass. They ain't got weapons of mass destruction, but they got military style weapons that could do some damage. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is what's going on. Shouts out to Fox News for the. There's a whole bunch of clips. We just going over them. We just going over the content because they in trouble, y'all. There go another one. They blocking the van from entering these establishments. And they mostly Latinos, y'all. They just mostly Latinos for real, cause ain't no black people out there wilding out. Ain't no white people out there. We're like, man, shit. We're sitting back just eating a popcorn. And guess what? The people that's getting rounded up know that. Them Latino people know we just chilling, just laughing at, you know what I'm saying? Not laughing, but we sitting back like, goddamn, from the couch, you know what I'm saying? They know we not doing nothing about it. And they know that a lot of us voted for Trump. So guess what the cartel's gonna try to do? Kill Americans. But it's gonna be hard for them to do that because, well, let me take that back. It very well could be easy to do it because a lot of people do it in nefarious ways, like DoorDash. If you really wanted to do some damage to somebody, you would send a migrant DoorDash worker to your house. Some of them people that do DoorDash they're not even the people on the app. It's either their boyfriend, girlfriend, somebody else delivering your food that's just helping them make money through an app. And a lot of people do that if they can't find jobs, if they, you know what I'm saying, if they just got out of prison. A lot of people are doing that DoorDash scam. But it ain't even the person that you summon it. It's somebody else. So you summon a DoorDash and you expecting it to be Kelly, and motherfucking Jorge pull up to that bitch with your pizza. Nah, motherfucker, I want fucking Kelly. I didn't order Jorge to bring my food. This shit happened to me one time. So they setting people up. For real. They definitely setting people up. And that DoorDash, that shit ain't even always official like that. But the app works. But you don't know who you gonna get bringing your food. And like I said, most of them, they illegal migrants bringing your food. But yeah, gruesome Newsom just announced that a smart city is coming to LA. Now look, Just like we were saying earlier, smart cities will be coming to LA, y'all. Let's check this dude out.
Did anybody see what Gavin Newsom just said about the wildfires in California? I tried telling everybody about this over a year ago. In an interview with Meet the Press with NBC News, this is what Gavin Newsom just said. First of all, he said very clearly, by the way, when it comes to rebuilding, that he has a team looking at reimagining LA 2.0. Also saying we're just starting to lay out. He said we're still fighting these fires, so we're already talking to city leaders. We're already talking to civic leaders. We're already talking to business leaders. And he said that we're talking to labor leaders. And
see, they talking to everybody. See, Gruesome Newsom, let's say he ain't calling in the federal government because he want this shit to pop off too. He want a new city to pop off too. A lot of this stuff is theater, theatrical, or theos. Theo means God in Greek terminology. Theos is theater. So a lot of this stuff could be theater, y'all, just to implement this smart city. Especially if Gruesome Newsom was down with it beforehand. So he might be down with the Trump administration. I'm going to be honest with you. He just got to lay low. He just got to stay, because if they find out Gruesome Newsom turned red, oh, God, they going to have him on a platter. So he might be, you know what I'm saying? See, this one I can understand. That Elon Musk shit, I don't understand. Because the Elon Musk stuff, because some people are saying, I ain't going to give y'all a hard time about that. Because some people are saying that, oh, Elon Musk is some big theater stuff. But see, I look at the whole backdrop of everything. Elon Musk was never in good standards, man. And Elon Musk does not have. You have a lighter? Yeah. Elon Musk does not have no governmental projects that have to deal with Trump. Like on the same note, everything's separate with them too. So, but like I said, with this might be one of those instances where Gavin Newsom just not doing, just playing both sides right now. Because he go profit off this new LA city too. He got safeguards too. He could be bought as well. But these governors, they come with safeguards. They go by maritime law too. That's why you see when they do something crooked, they gotta wait till they get out of office to get hammered and go to jail. They can't, you know what I'm saying? They can set everything up to where they'll have the sheriff office they got everybody compromised. They got the whole thing. That's why they don't go after people. Hold on. My bad. I thought I had the video queued up. My bad.
rebuilding response.
See, the fires were all part of it, but this the icing on the cake. The migrant crisis is the icing on the cake. You witnessing the second half of the martial law about to get kicked in because the fires got rid of a lot of broke people. All right, all the rich people go be able to withstand all these fires and all this migrant crisis shit. The ultra rich go be straight, and then they go do it again. They gonna have to repopulate California because everything's gonna be desecrated.
Something that he's characterizing as a Marshall Plan for the region. But Newsom also suggested that the rebuilding efforts would be tied to the Olympics, which Los Angeles will be hosting in 2028. And if you haven't heard by now, which I've been trying to tell everybody for well over a year, like I've already mentioned, there's a certain little project that I really want everybody to look into. I've been begging people to look into this one specific project. Literally, right after Maui, I begged people to go look into Smart LA 2028. People called me crazy, and that's completely fine because guess what? Here we are. And did anybody see the smile on that man's face? All of this information is available to the public, by the way. Let me just make that very clear. But are you listening yet, people?
Yeah, see, he did his homework too, but shit, it don't matter. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It don't matter if you did your homework or not. If the algorithm says otherwise, you know, they're not gonna respect the time travelers. You know what I'm saying? The algorithm don't respect the time travelers. They respect the liars and the people that's gonna hold you back from this information. A lot of people just now finding out about this smart city shit. Why you think you don't know? Because of course they're not gonna tell you. And first of all, you know what? They gotta tell you. They know you're not gonna do the research. That's all it is. They already know. The CIA already know you ain't about to go too deep into what's going on. So it's not our fault. Yeah, so we coming up on an hour. I wouldn't go try to make this a long show or anything. But yeah, shouts out to a human being for tapping in again. He always keep the show litty. And we will be back tomorrow morning. And I'm still having technical difficulties going live on Facebook. They wouldn't do it again. They wouldn't let me they wouldn't let me go public. I won't be able to set it. See, they got it to where I won't be able to go public until after I get done streaming. Then I could change the settings. They don't want me going live. They don't want me having no big audience going live. This just is what it is, man. It just is what it is. But Pedo Man over there or these mystics, they lie to you all day. You know, these Christian mystics and these fake ass truth tellers, they can sit here and lie to you all day, go public 9 to 5, and everything will be fine and dandy. But that's why there's, like I said, there's some shit going on this damn grid. They just don't want certain people talking. So I'm looking at it like, what the fuck? All right, y'all. I'm out of here.